Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Experiment number 12, reverse power protection and sequential tripping of grid connected generator. Here is the connection diagram for this experiment. There are few changes in the circuit diagram. Students should note down these changes while implementing this diagram in the lab. In this experiment, student will not use this circuit breaker. They will directly connect DC supply across this DC motor. Second modification required, students are not going to use this voltmeter and ammeter in this experiment for the measurement of this voltage which is applied across the field winding, and only pass the one terminal through the circuit breaker, other will be directly connected. No need to pass through the second terminal through the circuit breaker. Next is, students will not connect this voltmeter in the circuit as well. These are the changes required in this circuit diagram. So mention these changes on your manual before coming into the lab. Next, don't try to implement this circuit at once. It is too complex circuit to be implemented by the student. Follow the instructions here. Here this manual has been divided into different steps. So if the students will keep on following these steps step by step, so they will finally reach at the final shape of this circuit connection. This one, they will reach at this final stage. So they will have to follow all these steps one after the other. So here in these steps at different points, it is mentioned that, for example, get the connection checked by your lab instructor. This has been mentioned again and again at different points. At each of these stages, students will have to call the instructor and show the progress up to this step. In this way, they will keep on developing the circuit up to the final stage. So there will be a comprehensive viva in this experiment from all the students who are performing this experiment. So main question will be, student must know about the condition of synchronization which is required to synchronize a generator with the bus bar. Second, student must know how to change the reactive power and active power of the generator when it is connected to grid, and student must know how to change the voltage and frequency of the voltage when generator is operating in standalone condition. So student must have idea of overexcited and underexcited operation of the generator, and student must have an idea how to determine the direction of flow of real and reactive power in a generator which is connected to the grid. So these are the things that student must know before coming into the lab. Question will be asked about all these concepts. Before moving towards the next step, if you are asked to fill out these comments, you will have to write the comments. Comments will be your observation. You will write your observation over here in these comments and then move to the next step. If you have moved to the next step without completing this, that will result in deduction of your marks. Make sure this thing you are completing the manual along with your progress through this manual. So once you have reached up to the step 5, you have done first 5 steps. Next comes the relaying portion. Here in this relaying portion, student first insert reverse power relay to provide protection against the reversal of real power in generator, and then student will insert the frequency relay, and combination of reverse power and frequency relay will help the student to execute this last task, sequential tripping of synchronous generator. So go through the basic theory given here under this section about the sequential tripping of synchronous generator. This question will be asked, what is mean by the sequential tripping, how it is done, what are the steps, and what happens if we are not going to follow the sequential tripping. All this question will be asked from the student as viva. This is set up for experiment number 12, reverse power protection and sequential tripping of grid connected generator. Here the students will connect the circuit by following the steps given in the manual. So this circuit will be developed step by step. No need to follow the final diagram. Read the manual and follow the instruction. Step by step, students will be able to develop the complete circuit of this experiment. So it has been mentioned in the manual at which stage they will have to show the circuit to the instructor. So here this DC source will be used to operate the prime mover, and this DC supply between this red terminal and black, this DC supply will be used for the excitation of this synchronous generator. And here we have over and under frequency and reverse power relay. So follow the instructions step by step
and show the circuit to the instructor as each step were mentioned in the manual.
So that's all for this experiment. Thank you.